Alright, sweet. Substitute. Josh out. Sucks. So we brought someone better. I'm joking. I love my boy. We've got a man with a Raptors jersey, bro. I fucking love your jersey, by the way, dog.
Thank you. I had to rip insanity today, man.
Nah. Easy, bro. So, like I said, Owens, we've got a new person over here. Tradition is, I work on a little bit of an intro. Spooder's one was fucking bars. Yours, I tried a little bit, dog. Because also, Owens, sometimes you meet new people, you can try to catch the vibe. Yeah. So here goes, dog. A man with more tattoos than skin. Ladies, clearly Mali. Because that shit expensive.
Yeah, I've got like 2 golf GTRs on each arm.
Shit, okay.
Yeah, man. That's how I'm rolling up, man.
Nah, easy. Yeah. A fan of the happy people and the team known as the Sea Robbers, respectable heritages. You wonder why he'd support Arsenal. Bro, your life decisions are fucking weird.
I love the struggle. I love the struggle,
freedom is coming to
and
more.
I'm used to pain. You can tell by the tattoos. So,
like a magician, he's got sleight of hand and smooth of tongue. We'll see if that just works on the ladies or sports as well, if he knows his knowledge. He has a doppelganger, had me confused for a minute. Oaks, he has his twin brother right here. I saw the same person. I said, am I still drunk from last night or what's going on right now? We have another Jan on the pod, so make sure you give him a nod. What to do, bro?
Oh, good, bro. How you doing, man?
Easy, bro. As you know, dog balls and banter. We've been cooking part 2. Part 1 was hectic, but I can still feel the heat. But yeah, dog,
Nice.
Owen, so we're going to do a 2-in-1 today, dog. We chatted netball. Now we're going to talk some basketball. Like I said, Oak Spooder is still here. She knows ball in general, Oak. She's not just a netball fan. Bro, you ready for part 2?
I'm ready.
Owens, I think there's nothing better to start off with than what the hell is going on in basketball right now.
Yeah.
LeBron James, Stephen A. Smith. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, so what I've seen is that Stephen A. Smith just needs to respect the man and respect his son. That's it. Because Stephen A. Smith has never played professional basketball. He's never, ever played. I think he played like in college, and that's it. Yeah.
Apparently he broke his kneecap or something.
Exactly.
Like
and when you look...
4.3 points or something like that.
Yeah, that's it. And that's it. And when you look at Bronny James now, he's better than half of the guys like actually got drafted. He's doing his thing in the G League, coming off heart surgery. I think like 2 weeks ago he scored 39 points.
G League?
It's still G League, but still. That kid is doing his thing, man.
Spooder?
Kid.
Look, I'm not saying, Stephen, what he said was right. No, but he has a point. I think had LeBron just taken like a step back and said, hey, look, you're my son. I get it. Cool, fine. He's a good player, yes, but he should have given him that room to prove himself. Him going and, now being part of Lakers. His dad's team, it does not make sense. Obviously, people are going to have something to say.
It takes away from him just making it on his own.
Do you know what I'm saying? It just looks like nepotism straight away. Like, LeBron went and spoke to the people from Lakers and said, you're going to put my son in because it's me. I'm LeBron, kind of thing. But, had he just given him room and said, you know what, you go do what you need to do and show yourself and prove. And I mean, he is doing well. I'm not saying that he's not. He's doing well, but he's always just going to have that shadow and he's always going to be in his father's shadow because it's LeBron,
They share the same name.
Yeah,
exactly. Exact from the name, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
And
everyone has been talking about it. It's the only difference is that Stephen went out and he said it. He said it in the wrong way, but it's what everyone was thinking and not saying. But I'm a him, akona. He just happened to say it. He didn't say it in the right way, But I think he should have just let his son find his own feet and become his own player, like himself. Not, LeBron Jr. in the Lakers with his dad.
I think for me, bro, when I looked at that thing, bro, I think the way actually, maybe I don't think Malibonga agrees with this. The way when Stephen A. Smith literally said it, and he was like, the target you've put on your kid because of what you've said, like you say, he's better than half the players in the league. And some players have actually vouched and said, no, bro, there's some sad motherfuckers in the league, but he could be potentially better. But that target he put is similar to what almost LeVar Ball put on his son, bro, Lonzo, when he got into the league. Because now, especially now that it's LeBron James' son, and he's playing for the Lakers, and LeBron said, there's footage, if you want me to play for your team, draft my son.
Yeah, I know.
So that target that's on Bronny James is massive, bro. And this kid comes from flipping cardiac arrest, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
bro.
he had surgery like a year before.
Yeah, at USC,
But,
dog.
USC,
and now
yeah.
he must play in the league, dog, after playing half a season in college, bro. It's just like, dog, you've put this massive target on this kid, and it's just like, bro, if things went hard being LeBron James' son, dog, right now it's like impossible, dog. If this kid makes one All-Star appearance, bro, he's overachieved, dog. Genuine. And he's a hell of a long way away from that, bro. He just needs to start in the league.
Yeah, that's true. The thing is, I actually would have liked Bronny to be drafted by the Warriors. Because remember what happened on draft night? They told, Rich Paul was like, hey, Warriors, he gave them a call. It's like, you guys better not draft Bronny. Because Bronny was like, was he 56th, ne? And then Warriors at the 55th pick, they wanted to draft Bronny so they could get LeBron during the trade deadline. But, hey, it worked out for the Lakers. Did you hear about that rumor?
Not even, bro. If I would have said by the Warriors, just say, fuck you. Because what are you going to do, dog?
I would have liked to see him on a different team
100%.
besides being on the team with his dad. That would have been better for me. Now imagine you losing by 40 points and it was all your fault, and you're driving back home with your dad. He's like, I'm going to spank that ass when I get home.
You played like that.
Exactly, bro.
That's my
Like,
dad.
exactly.
Yeah. But, bro, like, even... I was just looking at the stats in terms of like, because Stephen A has been spazzing out now, and he's
On
like,
Bronny.
he averaged 0.3 points in how many games? 0.5 rebounds, and I'm just like, holy shit, Stephen A. Smith is actually cooking right now, bro. But this target that's been put on Bronny isn't, this whole thing like where Stephen A. and LeBron are beefing, it goes into my conspiracy theories where it's like, the NBA is just doing manager mode shit, where they're like, how do we get attention, bro? Fucking, let's have Gilbert Arenas beefing with Skip Bayless as well, bro. Where the hell does this come from?
Yeah, and Gilbert Arenas is a shooter. Literally, so. Yeah, he's about the beef. I think Bronny, all eyes will be off him once Bryce gets drafted, because he's actually the real superstar. And Bryce is taking his own like direction. You see, he actually committed to Arizona State instead of like a
Isn't
big
it just
school.
Arizona, not Arizona State?
Okay, Arizona. Is it the same Arizona that got knocked out by Duke?
I think so. I think isn't it the same Arizona that even Gilbert actually played for, and Richard Jefferson? I think it's Arizona straight.
Yeah, so he could have picked Duke, he could have picked Kansas, he could have picked
USC,
Kentucky, USC, but he's taking his own route. So I think like once Bryce gets into the league, pressure will be off Bronny. Bronny will just be probably still in the G League once Bryce gets into the league. I don't know what you guys think, but yeah, I think Bryce will be Bronny's savior.
I mean, he's not lying.
Yeah.
But that's tough. Your younger
While his dad is still in the league, man.
It's never going to happen.
Yeah.
I know.
And, yeah, we'll talk about it later.
But yeah, bro, in terms of the NBA like doing random shit, I know people have been crying that the NBA has been losing viewership because of the product. Too many threes, soft fouls, and all that kind of shit.
Stephen Curry.
Yeah, man, Steph Curry changed the game for better and for worse, but that's another beast, bro.
Yeah.
But the AD Luka trade, bro, like, imagine, I don't care, Oaks, Luka Doncic could be drinking beers at halftime, smoking a cig on his holidays. Trading that man, I think when he's 26.
Yeah.
They needed
Just
to pay him
turned 26.
300 million in the Supermax. Pay that man 300 million, bro. You're gonna make it back. Unfortunately, sports is one, and especially basketball, is just one of those sports where you need to cater to the superstars, bro.
That's true.
Shit like this happens. And now Luka is in LA.
Yeah, no. That trade was so unbelievable because, like, we used to have chats, me and my brother, like, who are we going to follow once LeBron retires? I'm like, hi, man. Mini LeBron. Luka Doncic, bro. That's like the closest thing to LeBron-esque type of player is Luka. I mean, LeBron even wanted to sign Luka into his shoe deal until Jordan scooped him up. He was like, okay. Now you got Luka and LeBron in the same team. Like, wow.
LeBron out here jumping like he's 30, bro.
But
No, that man has been in his prime every single year. Name 1 year that LeBron was not in his prime.
no, but think about it. I think LeBron, he's not I'm in your face, I'm the face of the team. He's also that type of player where he doesn't mind taking the back seat for someone else he'll be there to push someone else forward. And I think that's what's going to happen now that Luka is with him. He's going to be pushing Luka. Yes, Luka is like lit a little fire under his ass now. That's why he's doing the things that he's doing right now. But also, Lakers right now, they're missing components. That team is not
not bad.
It's not balanced. Yeah, it's not a full team that they should be. And yes, Luka's great. LeBron is great, but they're not gonna carry them to win. Like,
But
that's what I see.
I think they're
don't
doing
think-
fine now because honestly, bro, Lakers, they have to learn to win without LeBron. And you see how they were struggling when LeBron got injured and then AD was left there. That was supposed to be AD's team, guys.
But his position also.
Injury, but he's injury prone too.
Yeah, what do they call it?
Injury
Six
prone.
flags.
So they gotta learn to win without him. He's old, bro.
I think also just the match, because like you say, AD is super talented, which is why I like the trade also. I think it was Luka goes to the Lakers, AD goes to Mavericks, and I think like a very dizzy peak. It was like a very balanced trade in terms of like the players. But the position that Luka plays, bro, is so impactful in terms of, like you said, he can carry the Lakers now. And actually, when LeBron is not there, LeBron is like, holy shit, these niggas might not need me for the foreseeable future, which is why he's jumping out the gym, doing sprints, dog, and all this shit, like trying to show that, no, I'm still that guy.
Yeah, that's true.
I think he's gonna stick around because he's gonna want to win a title with Luka and his son. Like, that's what even for maybe 2 titles, I think he's gonna stick around.
Okay,
I think they're gonna win this year and the next year.
I don't
You think they can't go all the way this year?
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
What makes you say no? No. OKC, they'll reach the Western Conference Finals and that's it. They're kind of like Cavs. Boston are not
Yeah,
going
I
to
was
reach the
gonna say
finals.
Celtics. Are you sure?
I think Cavs will handle Boston, man.
No ways. What?
bro.
Guys, we saw how Boston won that ring last year. Giannis injured. Who else was injured?
What was their run to the final? They played.
I think they also had
Dallas.
the Knicks.
Dallas gave them a scare in the finals as well.
Yeah.
But dog, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the Jason Tatum slander, bro. That man.
Why?
Actually,
He got carried by Jaylen Brown in the finals.
no ways.
No
ways,
Oaks,
guys.
Oaks, watch those finals. Stop this, bro. Oaks just don't like Jason Tatum, bro.
Honestly, and I
Like,
think we need to be
genuinely.
honest now. Like, this is.
I actually don't like Jaylen Brown. But I recognize him from like the finals last year. I'm like, no, he did his thing.
No, Tatum's
Jason
very
Tatum,
underrated.
no.
Bro, do you know Steve
expect-
Kerr, bro? Like, because you and Steve
Yeah,
Kerr
no,
have the
actually,
same energy, bro.
I was actually about to say Steve Kerr. I hate that man.
The way he benched him at the Olympics, bro. This guy is all NBA year after year, all star.
That is a good player.
I can accept Finals MVP going to Jaylen Brown, whatever, because of stats.
it's
But that man did not carry Tatum. We can't say that.
And Steve Kerr was cooked that time, benching him.
I had to bench him, bro.
No ways.
That light skin energy, no, it had to stay on that bench, man. No. Because he has expectations to like start. Who is he gonna bench in the Olympics?
I don't have a retort.
You
for that.
see?
But he was meant to get minutes, bro.
He did get his minutes though.
But minutes like a small boy, like a Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton was chill. Tyrese was just happy to be there, bro. And he understood his
And
role.
you could see he was just happy.
Bro, come on.
I think even Booker got more minutes than Tatum.
Booker was one of the unsung heroes of that team
Yeah, he
coming off
was.
the bench, bro.
He was.
So, dog, for me, like, I don't know, maybe it's because of his nature. Jason Tatum, his mom handles his money and all this stuff.
Is it?
Bruce Tatum as well, also just super light skin, so that don't help as well. But, bro, Tatum is a killer on the court, bro. Genuinely. That's why I'm like, I don't think Lakers will win the NBA championship this season. But I think they'll definitely go seriously far, even as unbalanced that team is.
A healthy Lakers in a game of 7 in the
taking
West.
you seven,
Who can take them in the West right now?
OKC.
Man, give those boys a few more years, man. They've always been like that for OKC. Maybe in the next 2 years, but not now.
Sam Presti with his 5 minutes, even if I genuinely think this year is the year where they go fat, but if they also somehow take all those picks and they take, I think is it Williams, the kid who plays with Shea, and they somehow get
Jalen
KD
Williams,
again, bro. That team is gonna be
Well, OKC welcome him back.
bro. I've seen crazier storylines in sports, bro. Nothing is impossible. Nothing surprises me at this point.
But I don't think OKC. I'm
honestly.
putting my money on Celtics.
Why?
There's just something.
Back to back.
I feel it. I feel it in my. I definitely not Lakers.
I think a healthy Bucks could sort out the Celtics, man.
But Bucks aren't healthy, and they said, what's his name? Dame is possibly out for the whole year with those blood clots as well.
Okay.
So that's
So how's Giannis in the top 3 in the MVP? MVP rankings then? Because his team is like 6th.
He's always averaging 30, bro. That man averages 30 in his sleep and just dunking on people.
So who do you guys think was taking MVP this year? Shy?
Yes. Because
I think he deserves it.
Over Jokic? That man came back from an injury and hit a triple-double. 39 points.
You know what the shit thing is with the NBA and the MVP, bro?
Yeah.
Like, fatigue in terms of seeing the same person is a real thing there, bro. That's why LeBron only has 4, because people got tired of seeing LeBron.
Yeah, that's true.
So Jokic, I think, already has 3, bro.
I said that yesterday to my brother. I'm like, this guy's got 3.
So
how?
We tired of seeing this man who's drinking beer at the Olympics for the whole day, goes up on the podium, gets his bronze medal, like, what's up, bro? So for me, I think the Shai story, especially since he didn't win it last year, it makes sense.
It's like the Embiid one. Because Embiid, he got it the year after he was supposed to win it the previous year.
But Jokic's numbers, and when we say the best player in the league, it's Joker, bro. Everybody
That's what I've been saying. Give that man MVP until he gets tired. I'm sorry. Until he stops, like, he is just too much. That guy can score from any place on the court.
And
bro.
that man
and
doesn't
the way he even
like
passes.
sport, he just wants to be with his
horses
and his kids,
and his
bro.
beer,
Serbia
dancing.
and all that
Hey.
shit. And he's like, no, parade, no.
He gives the best interviews.
Bro.
I love it.
Is he ever in the gym though?
Hey, bro, I don't even know if this man can jump over a curb, bro. Like,
He's Europeans, man. Yeah, he's Europeans.
cooking him.
That's the thing. Remember in the bubble, they almost cooked the Lakers, eh?
Yeah. Genuinely, that bubble championship, I
It was
respect
the
it. I don't put an
toughest.
asterisk on it,
Exactly.
anything like that.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, yo, Lakers caught fire at the right time in their matchups, bro. And the people they had on that team from Rajon Rondo, Dwight Howard, those type of people, Alex Caruso, helped them win that title, bro. And people don't see it now in terms of why the Lakers are so unbalanced, but they got rid of most of that team and people got their bags, but unfortunately, bro.
Do you think they could have repeated if they kept the same squad?
Yeah. Genuinely.
Yeah, I agree. Once they got rid of Caruso, I was like, no, gents.
Any Johnson's son, you can't do
Ish.
that, bro.
Yeah, I was like, no, man.
Come on, dog. That's crazy. That's madness, bro. But I think so. Final picks, NBA title. You say
LA. Lakers in 5.
UFC, KFC,
KFC. Lakers in 5.
Boston.
But against Boston.
No, but that would be a crazy.
I'd love to see that.
I think it's going to be a final
Exactly.
like that. But
Yeah.
Celtics is definitely going to take it. You can forget about your Lakers. I'm sorry. You can put
I-
that one on. Put it on ice.
So you're saying Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum can take on LeBron James and Luka Doncic?
Drew Holiday. Don't forget about that, man.
It is.
Oh, yeah, okay, Drew Holiday.
I do think so.
Okay.
It's not better.
Aye. I'm not a betting man here.
Mina, I'm who goes and bends.
I'm not a betting man. Remember when Arsenal fans...
Makes sense. Oh, bunch of bottlers. Gosh, man.
Souped up Stoke City, bro. Souped up Stoke City.
So what, Boston in 5?
Oh, that's tough, bro.
And for finals MVP, Jason Tatum.
Shmi, I really do love Jason Tatum, and it really made me upset how he was treated in the Olympics. Like,
Jason Tatum has never even had like an MVP season. Bro.
I'm not
Like,
saying
he was
that-
playing at that type of level.
I'm not saying that he would win MVP, but I just really love him, and he's being mistreated. I don't like it.
It's that light skin energy. Hey, he's Drake, guys, bro.
Oh, that's like...
I can't stand guys like that, man. I can't stand it.
Then personal.
It's not personal, but I feel like he expected it. Eh? Did you see his reaction when they gave Jaylen Brown the Bill Russell trophy?
I mean,
That guy was not happy for Jaylen Brown here.
what would your reaction be if you were Jason?
But that's how close it was, bro.
It wasn't close,
There's
bro.
no way you're saying
Don't
you knew that was yours, and you say
Did he really think he was actually going to be considered for that? But the stats, though.
definitely. I think he thought that, and
I
hence
think
his
Porzingis
reaction.
had a better chance at getting MVP finals than Jason Tatum here.
Understand.
Yeah, honestly.
Jason Tatum, angazi what aura farming he needs to do, perception, maybe he needs to date a baddie, I don't know, get stabbed.
He needs to talk to Shai about
I mean,
his
even when
aura.
he got that
He can work on
tattoo.
that.
Hey, that boy.
Oh, but he's
No,
getting married soon, is he not?
Who?
Being that singer, no?
JC, yeah, LMA. He proposed to her, I think.
Oh damn! I didn't even.
Oh yeah, wasn't she also pregnant?
Yeah.
You see? That's what his focus is on, his family.
Maybe he's just
He's a good man.
okay.
Yeah,
Maybe
he's a good man.
Good
You
man
know?
can't even win an MVP.
Oh, my days.
Regular season MVP. That's how I rate players. Like I don't see Jason. Hey, I don't see him. Shit.
Nah, Owen's clear. Okay, now me, I say OKC in 6. I don't know who they're gonna play in the
How?
East. Probably Boston. I don't know. But I rate Shea,
Okay.
Chet, them boys. They're doing something there, bro. OKC finally gets a chip. I do want to touch on the Olympics also, and then that Court of Gold documentary. I don't know if you guys watched it on Netflix, bro. That shit was. It was just dope, bruh. From the script, the personalities they got, actually seeing KD actually chat his shit, where it's like, you think team chemistry is gonna help you when you're going up against Steph Curry?
My best part of the entire
Is
thing.
it?
I
Bro.
even like reposted on Instagram because I was like, man, and that's so real. Because what did Steph Curry go and do?
He said,
He-
night, night.
On top of him. So I literally said, you know what? He cooked there. I love that.
I actually haven't finished watching that docu, but yeah, I should check it out.
Definitely do it, bro. Like, I don't want to spoil it for you, but just in terms of, like, especially that final episode, if you watch the final game in the Olympics when Steph hit that dagger 3, bro.
Yeah.
Because the Americans were sweating, and you could hear Dwayne Wade in commentary actually starting to get nervous. Then when Steph finally hit that step back, he just went, it's done now, bro. And I was just like, holy shit. Like, I don't know what it is with Americans and their sports and their production and how they just literally present that product. It's just fucking dope, bro. And I really, really enjoyed that documentary.
I actually didn't expect USA to go all the way because I remember before the Olympics started, they lost to South Sudan. I was like, okay, no, I'm not gonna bother watching
South
the
Sudan
Olympics.
existed for like 5 years, like formally or something like that.
And they did that thing, man. So after I saw that preseason game, I'm like, I'm not gonna watch the Olympics.
I watched it here and there, bro, because also at the Olympics, bro, for me, I'm not gonna lie, I think basketball is just one of those sports where it's nice to see the All-Stars, but it's not a sport I follow at the Olympics, bro. I want to watch track and field. I wanna watch
Exactly.
the
Swimming, exactly. That's what I was
Bro,
watching.
we were out here chatting in the WhatsApp group saying, oh, Oaks, are you watching the fencing, dog? It's some crazy shit over here, bro. So basketball is not really one of those sports where I'm like,
Yeah.
I was watching the woman.
fair enough, dog. But
Hey.
that's the last episode. But now, Owens, in terms of the NCAA tournament that's going on now, been trying to also follow that a little bit. I see, for me, I don't know how it happened. The women's tournament peaks compared to the guys' tournament in terms of
Is it?
personalities as well, bro. It's just the hella cool storylines. Juju's
that injury.
Watkins got injured, unfortunately, bro, and her and Paige Beckers were gonna collide. The only thing that I know from the male side is Cooper Flag, bro. And the boys going on as the number 1 pick. If Duke don't win it, I don't know what happened, bro. So I don't know if you guys have been following that as well.
Yeah, I've just been following Cooper Flag specifically. Yo, that boy is a scorer. He's a beast. Yeah.
What's going on? Like, you guys, they're doing some box office shit that side, actually, bro.
Now, can I tell you what I think? Like, this year, I'm not like as intrigued as I was last year. And I feel like what they're doing this year, they're trying to...
Oh, because of your beef with that one.
We're going to get there. Okay, we're going to get there. But I think what they're trying to do is relive the whole Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark with Juju. And it doesn't...
And Paige.
It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. Yes, they have their stories and everything, but it just does not fit the narrative that they're trying to push. And it's what Angel Reese had with, Caitlin Clark, Iowa versus... It's just not working. And they're pushing it so much. And also, like, Juju's a great player, right? But her injury, that...
Yeah,
it was a significant, it was a big thing, So for you to now try push this narrative of what happened last year with Juju, knowing that she played a little bit of the season, come on. So I'm not enjoying what they're doing, and I get you're trying to push the hype and everything, but it's just not working. But obviously, there's going to be people that buy into it, and that's okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I know.
I know, but the boy Cooper Flag needs to bring it home for the Duke Blue Devils. Once, I think, onto the one thing that makes me and Spooder argue a lot, bro.
Yeah.
So, to give you backstory, bro, I was like, Caitlin Clark should go to the Olympics, even before she set foot in the dub.
I agree.
I don't care if you want to look at it as for hype, but I was just like, this chicken ball. And this helps a lot. Spuda was like, nah, bro.
But I don't like, she deserved a spot because I remember the women's team, they put some I forgot her name, but she was injured or she was coming off an injury.
Chelsea Gray.
Yes.
Exactly. I feel like they should have put Caitlin instead of her. Because Caitlin's first season, my lord.
And
She actually made guys watch the WNBA, bro.
because
like,
of how
paying
she started
attention.
off, where
This is exactly what I'm saying. You ex are working off of hype just because niggas they started watching WNBA. So what? Let's look at stats. Come on, Chelsea Gray. Yes, she was coming off an injury, but that's a point guard. Like Chelsea Gray is a point guard. She knows what she's doing. That's why she's where she is at the Aces, and
So are we saying Caitlin Clark is a combo guard? Because she's not a straight shooting guard.
Yeah, she's not straight shooting.
She can
She could have
handle the
played,
rock.
exactly. I mean, she could have been the point guard.
she gives like wannabe Steph Curry.
Two-way player.
So
Yeah. Wanna be
that's for
Steph Curry.
wannabe Steph Curry. That's what she gives for me, and I just feel like she's a good player. I'm not dogging her. She's a good player, but for you to come chat and say she was supposed to be part of that
She was, though.
crazy madness.
She was, bro.
Aye.
Who do you think is better, though? Her or Sabrina?
Hey,
Sabrina.
Me too.
I think straight shooting Sabrina.
Sabrina,
Ionescu?
ne?
Have you seen her when she's on? Oh no, Sabrina.
Straight
Any
shooting.
day.
But that team is... but Sabrina's on the same team with... what's her name?
Brianna
Brianna
Stewart.
Stewart. Oh, that's
Yeah.
an MVP, bro.
Oh no, she's
Who do you guys think is actually the best player in the league? Asia or Brianna Stewart?
Asia. It's not even a question.
Yeah, no.
You,
yeah,
you
no.
can't compare the two even.
It has to be her.
I mean, yeah, but like,
Jeez, man, don't worry, man. But nah, dog. Asia Wilson is a dog, bro. And it's pretty
Yeah,
cool that
she
she also got that new Nike deal, bro. That kick fire as fuck, bro. If I was a baller, I'd definitely hoop in those. Not gonna even lie, bro.
The pink colorway.
it's sexy.
Must buy the
Gets my blood boiling.
Okay.
But, nah, bro. I think just in terms of what the NBA has been doing this season, it's picked up because of all of the random shit that's been going on, bro.
Yeah.
But I think they need to find a way to make the shit a little bit more balanced, bro. Everyone's trying to play like what the Warriors did, what Boston is doing now, literally just tossing up threes. Not everyone is a 3-point team, bro. Like, honestly, God, can we just see a little bit of post play and some shit?
That's true.
Can we see different styles of basketball in terms for me, dog? Because you can literally win, bruh, playing basketball another way. Shooting threes is not going to be the only way that can win basketball. 3 is more than 2, but 2 is more than 0. And some of these teams are just chucking up rocks, bruh.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But now, Owens, let's have some quick takes to round up this episode. Which team do you think needs to be blown up? Sixers or Suns? Which one needs to be blown up faster?
Sixers.
Blown up in terms of what?
Trade your stars.
Oh, Suns. Yo.
Ways.
Bradley Beal, Devin
Can't
Booker,
trade,
Kevin
no
Durant.
trade.
Badly.
Yeah, no. Like, they need to split, bro.
But that means the only person you can trade is KD.
I didn't want to say it, but yeah, there's that one specific guy that can win this.
But now
You can't trade
you can't.
Bradley because he's got a no trade clause.
Yeah, no.
I don't know how he managed that, but yeah. Wow.
Why do you think Sixers?
Because I just
Joel is done, bro.
he's been done for a while. Let's be honest.
Yeah, no, he has been done. Hey.
For a while,
Online.
but no one wants to address the elephant in the room. He's been done for a while.
Personally, I just don't like the guy. Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Like how he picked USA instead of, was it Cameroon,
and France.
Congo and France, my guy. So unpatriotic, man. Like,
That man wanted that passport, dog, and Team USA said, "There's a passport." And he got that shit.
That's like straight up ring chasing, bro. Like,
He knows which side his bread is buttered on.
yeah.
1000%.
But he wasn't needed, though. That's why I'm so angry at him. Like, he wasn't needed. I would have loved to see him on the France team, though.
Okay. Hi now. All right, Oates. In your eyes, necessary to make NBA games shorter? You think it's fine at 48 minutes straight? Because that's one thing they were considering. Adam Silver said that.
I think don't make it shorter, make it just faster. Like the whole foul things, like, and the ads also, like, just speed it
Yeah, I
up.
agree.
It just needs to be sped up.
Less ads, man.
It just needs to be sped up a little bit. Like,
Yeah, no, I
come
agree
on.
with her.
Alright. Fair enough. Spooder, will you admit that Caitlin Clark deserves to be on the Team USA in the past Olympics? No? Yes?
Never. I'm never going to admit that because she did not deserve
She
to
won
be on
Rookie
that
of the
team.
Year.
Yeah, congratulations to her.
Took her
She
team
only-
to the playoffs.
Yeah, like first season.
Shit.
With all that pressure.
Yes, that's
I
fine,
know.
but
She
I
did
don't
her
think
thing.
she was meant to be in the Olympic team. Yes, she's got her other accolades. Great job. Well done. But
Dude,
for
an
her to be part of
ex-con
that
made
team-
the Olympic team. Can you imagine?
Yo!
Okay, no wait, guys. Let's talk about this.
Britney.
Nah, guys. Let's
I
talk
said
about
It's a quick take, yeah,
Russia, Putin. Rush dude.
It had to be said.
My men's wrong.
Yeah.
But All-Star Weekend, All-Star Game, you guys think that's still a random, relevant thing?
I think they should just abolish the entire All-Star game. Like this year's when I was so confused.
I think they just need to just go back to basics and just be
This
about
is-
basketball. Like, don't try and make it funny just because Kevin Hart is there. Like, basketball, that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Like,
Go back to the old format.
yeah,
man.
like
Yeah.
now you're just doing all these extra frills. It's
It's also the dunk contest. Like who won?
But
Who
shout out
won
to
it?
Mac McClung, bro.
He won it again. You see
Yeah.
that?
Bro, he jumped over a car.
They should name it after him now, honestly.
Mac McClung deserves to be in the NBA, bro. I
come
might say some crazy shit. Mac McClung, currently, better than Bronny James.
Whoa.
Wowza, that's a hot one. You want to say it one more time?
Bro,
Listen
Mac
to
Mc-
yourself say it.
Mac McClung, better than Bronny James. Oh. Watch me catch smoke for that. But yeah,
Okay.
Bones,
Yeah.
final thing. Like, what's the, I don't know, do you guys, what's your favorite, like, NBA podcast, NBA show, like,
All the smoke. All the smoke.
and with Vernon Maxwell joining right now, I can understand that.
Yeah, exactly.
Spooder?
There's that one. I forgot his name. Is it Paul George?
Oh, Podcast P.
Or podcast P.
Yes.
Yeah, but Podcast P. needs to
I
stop
enjoyed that
podcasting
one.
And just play basketball.
Play
bruh.
basketball.
Yeah, simple. Like,
Very simple.
do you see LeBron still doing his podcast?
And he got Steve
As
Nash.
soon
it's
as
coming back
soon,
now.
Is it?
Yeah, so he actually said, he's like, if Steve Nash gets a job this time, just know.
Yeah, okay.
But nah, shout out Owens for nice little quick basketball, and we'll definitely, I think, do a more in-depth one in the season once the NBA finals have happened. But yeah, this is episode 2, Balls and Banter. Shout out to Spooder, shout out to Maribonga.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, man.